What's up, Beehive? I hope that you're having a good week. So, have you ever been in one of those situations where you have your core group of friends and you're all hanging out, and then someone else who's relatively new wants to hang out with you guys? Yeah, I've been there. So back when I was going to college with some really good friends, we all decided to go to the Burger King down the street from campus one day. And it was me, Joseph, my friend Claude, and there was this new guy that started hanging around us. His name was Catfish. Now, why do we call him Catfish? To be honest, he kind of looked like a catfish. He had this Fu Manchu beard, mustache thing going on. He had kind of big lips, and he kind of smelled like a catfish, so we just called him Catfish. He was okay with it, but to this day, I don't know his name other than Catfish. But anyway, Catfish wanted us to come with us to Burger King, and we didn't mind either way, so we let him. When we arrived at the Burger King, we saw a homeless man asking for change outside of the main entrance. Now, all I had was a 20 on me. I was going to give him some money when I came out. Joseph and Claude gave. Now, Catfish, on the other hand, he decided to have some fun at the homeless guy's expense. The homeless man proceeds to ask Catfish for some change, and Catfish replies with a smile on his face, "Hey man, I was gonna ask you the same question." So with that being said, me, Joseph, and Claude, all we can do is just brush off this failed attempt at comedy and walk into the restaurant. Now, as we walked, I noticed that the poor homeless guy, he never took his eyes off Catfish the whole time we were walking into the restaurant. We get in line and we're looking at the menu to see what we're going to order, and all of a sudden the main door just bursts open and the homeless guy comes in and he makes a beeline for Catfish. Now, the people standing in line didn't necessarily know what was going on, but they saw a pissed off homeless guy and they parted like the Red Sea. So the man walks up to Catfish and he just goes, "Hey!" And he stares at him for a second. Now, me and the rest of my friends, we don't know what's going on. We don't know if he's going to go in on all of us or what. It was a stare off for about a good 10 seconds. When the man started yelling at Catfish, however, and not the rest of us, the three of us were in relief thinking, "Oh God, he's not going in on us." Oh, come on, I'm not a bad person for feeling relieved. I'm not even a bad person for not jumping in to help. Come on, you know he deserved that. Now, the man was trying to make an argument, and about 25% of it was making sense, but the other 75 or however else percent was not making sense at all. It was just completely off the wall, but that did not stop my friends from egging this guy on. At this point, Joseph and Claude are egging this guy on. Catfish doesn't know what to do. I'm cracking up like everyone else and standing in line. So things are dying down at this point, and the man asks, "Y'all understand?" And Joseph and Claude respond, "Yeah, we understand." And he asks, "You guys feeling me?" And Joseph says, "Yeah, we're feeling you." And the homeless guy says, "Good, because if you're not feeling me, I'm gonna be feeling you." At that point, everything stopped. It wasn't funny anymore. No one was laughing. The whole restaurant just went quiet. The only thing you could hear was the music going on over the radio. But everyone was just as confused as I was. "You're not feeling me, I'm gonna be feeling you. What's that supposed to mean?" He didn't explain, he just left, and he never took that finger away from pointing at Catfish. So we tried to shake it off. I was creeped out. I was severely creeped out, but I ordered my food and I decided maybe it wouldn't be best if we ate at the restaurant. Maybe we should just take our food and go back on campus. We get our food and we're walking out the door. Now, remember when I told you that when we got to the restaurant, there was a homeless guy? Yeah, when we left the restaurant, there were about 5 or 7. Yeah, the main homeless guy that yelled at Catfish, he somehow gathered up the posse. And they were not only there, but they were staring at us as we were walking to my car because I drove. But it wasn't a normal kind of stare. It was kind of like, now where I'm from, I only see that look in people's eyes 2 times on 2 different occasions. Number 1, when somebody's pissed off. Number 2, 60-cent boneless wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I didn't see no chicken, so I saw 7 pissed off homeless people. So we're walking back to my car, but I also noticed that this not so lovable band of misfits is walking in our direction. Long story short, we put some pep in our step, got in my car, and got out of that parking lot as quick as possible. Needless to say, we didn't hang out with Catfish anymore. I speak of that experience because my friends and I, and Catfish for that matter, could have gotten into a lot of trouble primarily because one person looked down on someone else. Now, look, we all have strengths, and that's great, but we have to remember that we all have weaknesses too. And our strengths don't make us any better than someone else. And it doesn't matter if you have $1 billion or $1. That doesn't give you the right to look down on someone, because we're all mixed up in this crazy thing called life, and as bad as things are, it'll be a lot better. Your life will be a lot better if you can look at the good in other people. So today I challenge you to give joy, not judgment. All right, BI. Till next time. Peace.